This time last year, my dad took the day off to go on one of our coffee dates. Since I had no birthday plans due to the pandemic, he spent the day with me. A lot has changed since then. I'm a year older, and it's safe to say that this year has been, if not the worst, one of the worst years of my life. I've experienced grief, loss, shock, denial, pain, anger. The list can go on, but I've learned so much and gained so much in this past year as well. A few things I've learned and a few things I've known but will continue to follow. 1. Time is short. Hold on to your loved ones. I'm so grateful for the people who have reached out to me and showed me so much support and love when I lost my dad earlier this year. From people I haven't seen in years to the family that came over every single day. I can't thank you enough for help keeping me sane. 2. You can't force people to do anything they're not ready to do. Whether that be a toxic job, toxic relationship, an abusive situation, the best thing you can do for them is be there for them. People learn and grow when they're ready. No amount of pressure from friends will force them to leave if they're not ready to. Listen to them, support them, check on them, and most importantly, believe them. 3. It's okay to ask for support, and it's okay to let go of people who you don't feel supported by. I still struggle with asking for help, but I think that's why it's important to trust the people you have in your life. You wouldn't hesitate to help them if they needed help, so think of that the next time you struggle to ask for their help. 4. We grow around our grief. It never really goes away, we just grow and life becomes a little easier every day. I hold on to the memories I have of my dad and the long conversations we were able to have about life. I know he's proud of me, and that helps me through the harder days. Just know it's okay to have moments where you find yourself sad and missing them too. Take it day by day and allow yourself to feel. 5. There are things you cannot control. This includes your emotions. You're allowed to feel sad and angry, and I used to try and protect my feelings by ignoring their existence completely and trying to avoid any situation that may make me feel them. This only made me bottle them up and didn't allow me to actually feel the moments where I was happy, and resulted in me feeling worse when I had to process feelings of anger or sadness. I have to remind myself that feelings aren't good or bad. They're feelings, and we should be allowed to feel them. 6. Creating art is so much better when you stop caring about how other people will see or judge you for it. Making mistakes when learning something new is normal, so don't let it stop you from continuing to learn and create something cool. Even now, opening up and recording and editing this video on this journal entry feels so personal, but it's also my way of allowing myself to feel and give meaning to my emotions. It's all a part of my healing process, so find things that work for you. 7. Anxiety is a separate voice in my head, and that I'm still learning how to navigate around. I've lived with anxiety for so long before even knowing that I struggle with it, but finding ways to quiet that little voice in my head has helped me experience events that I otherwise would have avoided. I've met and gotten closer to some people I really love this year, and I wouldn't have been able to if I let my anxiety convince me to stop talking and keeping up with people. So here's to another year of learning and journaling and picking up new hobbies and spending time with people I love and whatever else I want to do. Who knows what will happen next, but letting go of trying to control everything in my life has gotten me to just really enjoy it. I'm celebrating all the small moments where I feel good, like getting coffee with friends and journaling together, picking up a new film role to try, board game nights with friends, grabbing coffee in the morning with half of my makeup on after a long night of drinking, farmers markets, the list goes on. All the small things that make me happy and excited to keep going and creating and learning. The small moments that help me power through the hardest days. The moments that remind me that I'm the main character in my own story, but I never let myself forget that the main character always needs support from their family and their friends. I'm so grateful for the friends I've made and gotten closer to this year. The friends who've been in my life and who continue to support me, to my family who I feel even more deeply connected to, and to myself for making it through this year. Happy birthday.